happy to have the chance to take you on a hike with me today. It has been absolutely beautiful outside, and even though the sun isn't exactly shining today, and maybe you feel that way too lately, I promise you that things are going to get better and that we can keep right on walking and do something really good for ourselves and maybe something good for other people. There are always opportunities to do that, I promise. Today, I hope that as you join me on this hike, you feel even a little inspired to move your body and to find something that really fills up your cup and makes you feel good. Today, I'm taking you with me on one of the prettiest trails. I had to drive quite a while to get here, but it is absolutely worth it to take you out to see how lush and green things still are despite the cold weather. Of course, there are super cute animals everywhere along our path. I think that when we're really busy, and this is always such a busy time of year, it can feel like we're even more stressed than we would otherwise be, just because workouts and time out in fresh air and getting a little bit of sun are just that much more difficult to make time for. I know when it gets to the holidays, I feel like I need to double down on work and think about hosting and cooking and so much cleaning, and I definitely am guilty of not prioritizing myself as much. Maybe you feel like that too at this time of year, and I hope if I could convince you of anything, it would be to make yourself just a little schedule for your week, or if that's way too unmanageable, it could be just for your day, and pencil in for yourself a little walk around your neighborhood, maybe a drive to a local park, or even some time playing Just Dance or putting on a yoga video on YouTube. I swear you do have access to all kinds of things that can boost your mood and help you feel more grounded, more serene, and more taken care of. And you absolutely and unequivocally deserve to feel that way. There are a ton of other things that you can prioritize as the days get shorter and darker, and it feels like your self-care time is dwindling. I know we talked a little about making a schedule, but in your week, even in your day, you can go ahead and just give yourself 20 minutes for a little bit of exercise. Even a few times a week, it will make a massive difference to your mood, your body, your sleep. And you can give yourself a couple of goals like drinking enough water today, making yourself something with fruit and or veggies tomorrow, and maybe making a phone call the day after that to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, or someone in your family. I promise that all the little things that you do for yourself to make yourself feel better are really going to add up, and they're going to make you feel just absolutely wonderful. I would love if you would leave me a comment and just let me know what you've been working on and what your priorities are for this week. For me, it's actually just wrapping up work a little earlier in the night, although in fairness, I'm actually going to be streaming tonight, so I'll be up pretty late. But that's good for my mental health too, because I honestly find it really relaxing and grounding to talk with you guys, to hear what triggers you enjoy, and to kind of get excited about future content, workshop ideas for new videos and things like that. But I'm also pretty nerdy and deeply love ASMR, so for me, staying up on stream isn't really like staying up. But I will say, on a daily basis, I normally get so wrapped up in DMs and scheduling, posting, everything that I pretty often stay up later than what I really should do. And then it's harder to wind down. Whereas if I can be smart, make myself really firm out time for work, and then do something like play Wordle or Connections, which I love New York Times games, to be fair, or cuddle up with a book and make some tea, take a hot shower, and spend some time with body brushing and lotion and comfy jammies, rather than just staying on the computer for hours and heaving myself into bed at the end of it like I do sometimes. I can say that definitely makes a massive difference in how I sleep and how I wake up feeling the next day. They're really, even if you feel like you're trying to save money right now, you're not going out, things like that, you would be absolutely astounded once you start listing all the ways that you can show up for yourself and take better care of yourself. It's actually really remarkable. And not to bring it totally full circle, but it's totally amazing the health benefits that walking even a few times a week have for you. I know I get screened for breast cancer every year because it runs in my family, and my doctor always reminds me to make sure I'm walking. Even 20 minutes 3 times a week has massive health benefits. So how stressful life can be at this time of year. And I really, really want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you absolutely deserve it. So, today you are on this walk with me, but I hope that maybe tomorrow I can encourage you to get out in the sunshine a little bit, touch some grass, get some fresh air, and really start prioritizing yourself because you're absolutely wonderful. I hope that as I'm walking, I can show you really how beautiful the outside world can be, even as the weather is cooling down here. On this trail, you can still see moss on the trees. You can still see a ton of gorgeous wildlife all around. Obviously, massive amounts of beautifully crunchy leaves. And today the sky is so bright. We're coming up on the lake, which is just crystal blue and honestly absolutely stunning. This is one of my very, very favorite parts. I think as I'm walking, a lot of times I do walk while I'm listening to a podcast, but today I was trying to have my eyes and my ears open a bit more, and I saw honestly some absolutely incredible things. I was amazed by the wildlife that was here. I thought it was so cool to see all these things like squirrels. I saw a blue heron, all the turkeys. I kind of couldn't get enough of it. I hope that when you take some time outside and when you are able to get out and enjoy some fresh air and sunshine, I really hope that you'll leave me a message and let me know, or a comment, or even pop into stream tonight and tell me what your experience was, what you saw, and I'll bet you it's going to be absolutely incredible. In the meantime, I'll keep crunching down the path, soaking up the sun for both of us, and sending you lots and lots of love for restful days and even better, restful nights. I think you are absolutely wonderful. I am so grateful for you being here and watching and spending some time along with me. I hope that you feel just as remarkable as you really, absolutely, and truly are. Make sure that you spend some time just breathing, existing, and reminding yourself how awesome you are today. Don't forget all the things that you're capable of, all the good things that you deserve. And absolutely, please don't forget to do something really, really nice for yourself today, and to do something really nice for someone else as well. It can be something silly, something that makes you feel good, but I promise you deserve it, and I promise you are going to have a great week.